What's up, guys? We're back on the channel. It's been so freaking long since I've been recording, and as you can tell, I'm pretty excited about it. So, truck is doing good, clean-ish, kind of. The tires, that is a big thing. Let me show you those. Those are the KO2 BFGs. That was a video that I posted a few months ago, and it's getting a decent amount of views. So if you're watching and you're new to the channel, that video brought you in. Obviously, I can make a review on those tires, but I'll just tell you right now, if you can see, I live at the base of the mountain here, town all the way down there, long ways up here, and I get some crazy snow. The truck has done great, like, I mean, tenfold better with those tires than the stock tires, obviously. Very, very sold on them, and like I said, I'll gladly answer any questions you guys might have about them, but overall, really good product. Another thing new, that's not really a big deal, but got a cool little light bar on the, what's it called? The four-wheeler here. Jesus, I'm losing my mind. It's a Rough Country, really cool. It's all black in there instead of having the, like, the shiny face on it. So that's pretty neat, and of course, the old Camaro's still here, and that's kind of what we're going to be, well, I shouldn't say we're going to be talking about that today, because I want to talk to you about trucks mainly, but this is what we're going to go out and drive around, and as you can see, it is filthy, because your boy got to drive his car finally. It's been since like November, and I took it out the other day, and man, it felt good. It made me remember why I love this car, and why I don't sell it in the wintertime when I don't get to drive it, but that'll be later on. We'll talk more about the car, and that'll be introduced later into the channel. If you're new, we'll get more into that in the summertime when it's really nice. And also, if you're new but we're brought in by cleaning products, I do have all my Adams polishes stuff, and I have a couple new products that I'm gonna try out, and of course make videos for you guys once it gets nice out. I mean, nice for us here is like 50 degrees lately, but when it gets like in the 60s, 70s, we'll start doing some cleaning videos again, which are always fun for me to make, and really looking forward to that. So Jesus. Another thing, or a few things to talk about, really, are there's some new stuff in the channel. That's why I'm kind of staying back away from over there, because I have some stuff in the garage that is brand spanking new, and it's sick. In fact, 3 things are new in the channel, 2 of which are here, one of which usually sits right in this general area where the truck used to park, so that's exciting. And of course, I will be doing a garage update. I'm hoping this weekend, if it's nice. I'd like to show you what I have. God, what was that? I would like to show you what's new in the channel, new in the garage, new for the channel. And for those of you new to the channel, show you what we have and talk about them, you know, more in depth if I can. And what else do we got? Oh, crazy video coming at you guys. Hopefully here after this one, I'm going to record at the same time, and it is a crazy story about the buying experience I had on the, in fact, vehicle that sits where the truck used to sit in the garage. And you know, I really want to make this video and tell you guys all about it, because I don't want anybody to go through this same situation that I'm going through right now, and it's just absolutely absurd, some of the stuff you go through these days, and really want to get you guys that info. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, because you're not going to miss it. It's ridiculous, and I'm pissed about it. So I'm trying to think. I don't think there's anything else left to talk about except for go for a quick drive and talk to you guys about some trucks. But of course, we're going to take the Camaro out for that drive, in fact. So let's get in here and let's go talk about cars. Feels good to drive this thing. Like, I put probably 50 miles on it the other day, and man, oh God, it just felt so good driving. Let me put the old shades on, and of course buckle up for safety. Turn down the radar detector, because you know, I was making sure I blew the cobwebs out of it properly the other day when I drove it. So in this video, obviously we talked about a lot of things just now of blah 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 blah, and really I wanted to chat with you guys about some new trucks that are coming out. And it's very, oh man, I think I said it a while ago that this is the time to be alive for new cars if you're a car person, but my God, this is the time to be alive if you're a car person, a truck person, an SUV person. My Jesus, it's ridiculous the stuff that is coming out. And I'm a big, I love gimmies and stupid technology that is dumb and ridiculous to have, but also really cool. I'm all about that. I'm the reason why the car industry is ridiculous right now of how much they're charging people, because I want it and I'll pay for it because I think it's cool to have stupid shit like that. So with that being said, let's jump right into it. At the North American International Auto Show back in January, the new Chevy Silverado 1500 was released, and of course I'm a big Chevy person. I got the Camaro, I have the Silverado, and of course my family's always had Chevys and really loved them. So big Chevy person, and I was looking forward to it so much because right when I started looking at a new truck was when I heard that they were going to unveil Chevy's going to unveil a new product. So got really excited and waited, of course, to see all the unveils. And when I first saw pictures of it, I was really impressed, actually. I thought the exterior of it looked really, really good, and which was surprising because, like, my model, when it came out, I kind of thought it was ugly, to be honest with you, and it's just grown on me over time, and now I think it's a good-looking truck. With this one, I didn't really have to. It didn't really grow on me at all because I liked it straight from the beginning, which I was just super happy for. So exterior was like a check mark. Boom, it was good to go. I was excited, and of course, one of the biggest things for me is interior. I've been able to sit in and ride in a couple of new model trucks, and the interiors are getting super, super nice, and I started getting excited to have a real luxury, awesome interior. And I thought, oh man, turbo noise, it's so good to be back. The interiors on the Silverados, like I have, were really, really nice when I first bought it, because I came from a base model Ford F-150, and to what I jumped into was just ridiculously nice. Well, when they released the friggin' pictures in the live stuff on that new Silverado, I just wanted to punch my screen, man. It was horrible. The interior of the new Silverado is exactly the same as the one I have now, and it might even be uglier. I'm sorry, but it's so bubbly and unorthodox looking. I don't get it. I don't understand why they didn't make clean-cut lines in the interior, really, really high-end, cushy, plush leather. And the leather, it could be that way. Of course, I haven't sat in it, but I'm just kind of off of what I did see and from my knowledge of some of this stuff, I don't think it's going to be the leather interior, leather quality of like the Chrysler group, like the new Rams or the new Jeeps and stuff having, like the big boy models. They have really cushy, nice leather. And so I was very, very disappointed in that. And the biggest disappointment for me is the infotainment system. And they, I think I put that in my video, that some of the things I hated about my Silverado was the infotainment system. I think it's the MyLink. It sucks. It's a dummy, like, basic infotainment where all you can do is play music from it and maybe look at really shitty navigation, and of course make phone calls, but it's like basic stuff that's been out for years and years, and I don't understand why that wasn't addressed with this new one. Now it looks a little better, but absolutely nowhere near what the Uconnect system is in this current generation. Nowhere near the current generation Uconnect system. And they've had years to develop this, and it's just so frustrating. So, exterior, check. Interior, oh my God, I hate you guys right now because I'm really pissed about it. But other than that, I'm trying to think of anything else just basic to kind of talk about real quick with the Silverado powertrain wise. It looks good, and of course, I'm sorry I didn't put this in the beginning of the video, but I am in the market for a diesel truck, a heavy-duty diesel truck, like the big one. So right now the 1500 is really the only thing that's out, and of course the diesel will be coming, but in the 1500 platform, they're going to have 3 different powertrains. It looks like they're going to have like a 6.2 like they have now, a 5.3 like they have now, and an inline 6 turbo diesel, which is really cool. And I believe the 6.2 in the turbo diesel are going to be available with that 10-speed automatic that is in the Raptors and the ZL1, which is really exciting as well. So that's awesome if you're in the market for a half-ton pickup truck. And of course, like I said, I'm more in the market for a 3/4 ton, even a 1 ton if it was the right deal. I don't need a 1 ton. I don't even need a 3/4 ton, but I just want the capabilities of those trucks. So my goodness, it's cold. I can hear everything getting picked up by these tires. But the next truck that I'm really excited about and just blown away at is Ram. So Ram, at the same time Chevy released the their 1500 model. Let's do a quick Jesus, cold tires. Man, I love this car. So the Ram 1500 was released at the same show that the Silverado was, and I just gotta say right off the bat, they blew it out of the water with a nuke, man. That thing is sick. The exterior, beautiful, sleek design, looks great. You can tell it's a Ram, aggressive but sleek. And then you jump to the interior, which, like I said, is a really important thing for me right now. And that limited trim package on the Ram is absurd. Clean cut edges, like I like. Really nice materials. Really, I heard it had like 50-something% more leather than the High Country Silverado or the Platinum F-150. And that's ridiculous. Like 50% more leather, that's a lot. So that's really cool, and they just did a great job with that. And then, as I was talking about at the beginning when we got in the car, technology excites me. Well, Uconnect 4, I think it is, in the limited trim package is going to come with a 12-inch display. And I'm sure you've all seen it by now, but what the? It's ridiculous, man. It looks like a Tesla in your pickup truck. And it looks beautiful. It looks super functional, easy like the Uconnect is now. And that's super exciting. Super exciting how nice it is. Now, with all of this being said, and the my overall thought is right now for the channel, for the new truck, is yes, I'm going to get a new truck. What I'm going to do with my truck, sell it, trade it in, I don't know yet. I'm still playing with some numbers and figuring out what I want to do here this summer. And am I going to wait for the 3/4 ton, 1 ton heavy duty diesels to come out for Ram and Silverado? And the answer is probably not. I don't think I can justify or afford what the price of that new Cummins turbo diesel in the limited trim package is going to be. I just don't think I can. It's going to be over $80,000 for sure, and I don't know about that. So what I'm honestly thinking, and what I've really been looking at, is either a current generation Chevy like mine, or Denali with the Duramax turbo diesel, because I do like this model, and you can get them for really good prices, and that's really important to me. Obviously, you know, I'm not just super rich, and I can't just buy whatever I want, as much as I wish I did, but, you know, I still like the body that's out now with that new Duramax. It's pretty sweet, and, you know, it's possible. So there's that, and then the next option is that I really like is a new Ram. I've really been looking at them seriously because I've found a couple dealerships that have unbelievable prices on them. Prices that I'll be able to get into it for a good price, and also start updating it, modifying it pretty quickly, I think. And so they're really nice inside. The Uconnect is wonderful. I love it. And if you can, and even getting into the Laramie trim package, they're super nice inside, and I would say they're nicer than the Silverados. And then if you can get into the limited trim package on the Rams, they're absurdly nice, and nicer than anything else in my opinion. So I'm good with either or, and there's one right there, a beautiful Ram that's kind of the same build that I'm thinking of doing. But anyways, really excited for what could be to come. And you know, I almost bought a new truck actually a couple months ago when I first started having these thoughts, and I had a deal lined out and everything, and it just didn't feel right to me. The deal, it was okay, but I had a bad feeling about it right up to the end, and I just walked away from it. So I'm going to try to do this one perfectly, make sure I put myself in a wonderful financial situation with a new debt of a truck, which is never a good financial situation, but you live once, you work hard for your money, you might as well have a little fun with it. I just want to do it properly where I'm not in a bad situation ever. So, with all of that being said, my God, this might be a long video, and I very, very am sorry for making you wait through it for all that information, but it's been a while since I've been on the channel, and I just wanted to make sure I got you all the information you can. And of course, there are going to be more videos to come. Like I said, I'm actually going to be filming a video right after this one about the crazy car buying experience that I had. Oh my God, it's horrible, but you guys got to hear it. So make sure you subscribe to the channel to hear that here in the very near future. And I think that's all I have for you guys. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you guys next time really soon, I promise. Take it easy.